Good morning, this is Fancy Grandma. I'm going to show you how to cook spaghetti squash. If you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification button and you'll be notified every time I make a new one. I raised these in my garden. But anyway, they're very hard to cut open, so if you cut, what I do, I cut them in two. And you can see what I've already done. I put them in water and put them in the oven about 400 degrees for about 60 minutes because it takes them a long time to get tender, or mine does. And then after they get done, I take them out and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I've already scraped part of this now, but you scrape this. See, it looks just like spaghetti. But you just scrape that out. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it after I get through. I make mine just like spaghetti. I put it with spaghetti sauce. You can also put butter and herbs on them, salt and pepper, put onions in them, but I just like mine as spaghetti sauce. I put my hamburger and spaghetti sauce in my saucepan and heat it up and cook it together. Then I put it over my spaghetti squash. But anyway, you just got to keep working until you get it all out of here. You can see how much you get out of one side. This is one little squash and I've got that much spaghetti already. But anyway, like I said, be very careful when you cut these open because they're hard as a rock and hard to cut. So I'm wondering if you might be able to cook them whole. I've never tried it without cutting them. But you just keep it scraping until you get all this out. But you can see there's more and more. You just scrape it until you get every bit of the spaghetti out of it. You can see how much is coming out of it. See, maybe you can't see it. Maybe I better scoot it over toward you. Anyway, this is how much I've got so far out of this one side. So if you got a pretty good sized family, this would probably, one spaghetti squash will feed them. But just keep it scraping and scraping until you get the rind scraped clean. But that's all there is to it. Like I said, I use spaghetti sauce on mine, and it's just as good as spaghetti to my notion. Actually, it's better for you because it hasn't got no carbs in it. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you how you cook spaghetti squash. Because nobody seems to know because most people don't raise them. But I raise a few just for the heck of it. But I can keep it scraping and keep it scraping and I can get more and more out of there. Look at that. You just want to scrape until you get the shell completely cleaned out. Look at that. That's a lot of spaghetti. And that's out of one little old squash. But make sure when you cut these open to be very careful because they are very hard to cut open. But here I've got this other one I've cooked too, the other half of this one. I haven't cleaned it out yet, but I'm going to have enough here for my neighbors, I think. Because I hadn't even started on this one yet. Just start digging it out like that. Let me take it out of that water. But just start digging it out. I think it's best if you dig it out while it's still warm, but I always burn myself, so I just wait till it gets cooler to take it out. But look at that. Looks just like spaghetti. And it's actually good. Like I said, you can salt and pepper this, put butter in it, spices in it, just eat it like this. But you could even put cheese in it. But like I said, I like mine with spaghetti sauce, so that's the way I'm going to fix mine. You have a blessed day, and thank you for watching. And thank all my subscribers. Bye.